Imagine you're fresh off the boat with a shiny new project, full of energy, passion, and big dreams. Then just a few weeks in, everything stutters. The excitement drains, challenges pile up, and suddenly it all sucks. You ask yourself, should I push through or bail? Seth Godin calls this brutal phase the dip. But what if quitting is actually your secret weapon? Stick around because understanding when to quit might be your smartest move yet. Every winning story hits a rough patch. The dip isn't just hardship, it's a designed gatekeeper. But what makes it gold instead of doom? Seth's real-life examples shed light. Take Sarah, a young entrepreneur from Austin. Her first months with a tech startup, electric. Then came the dip, months of coding bugs, investor rejections, and plummeting morale. Most would quit here, but she doubled down, pushing through and pivoting her app. Months later, that struggle birthed their signature product, valued in the millions. Seth compares the dip to a pressure cooker. It traps you in tight heat and pressure, making you sweat and question every move. It looks menacing, but it's designed to transform raw ingredients into something exquisite. The dip forces you to evolve or get left behind. Beating the dip doesn't just bring relief, it catapults you to a market corner others can't reach. Winners know the dip is a gatekeeper. The tougher it is, the higher the payoff. Quit the dead ends fast, but endure the dip for glory, profits, and yes, long-term security. What if quitting isn't failure but a skill? Seth flips the script. Winners quit strategically. Let's unpack how knowing when to fold wins you the game. Godin tells the story of Febreze, a product that bombed out initially because people didn't see a need. Many companies would have sunk more money trying. But P&G quit the original big push, rebranded Febreze not as a deodorizer but as a reward for cleaning. That quitting moment saved the brand and turned it into a bestseller. Quitting is less about giving up and more about reallocating resources. Imagine you're playing poker with chips on multiple hands. Folding weak hands early lets you go all in on the winning cards. Winners quit often to focus fire on what truly matters, turning that laser focus into unstoppable momentum. Guilt is the mental trap that holds most people hostage to bad bets. Godin argues that quitting with no guilt frees you to jump into something better aligned with your strengths and passions. The payoff? Less wasted time, less exhaustion, and way more wins where they count. The tricky part? Spotting whether you're in a dip worth fighting or a dead end. Seth's guide helps you diagnose your situation with razor-sharp clarity. Seth challenges you to ask, is this setback temporary or forever? The dip is a steep valley before the peak, like learning an instrument or mastering coding. The cul-de-sac is a flat street with no exit, wasting time, energy, and passion. His example, a would-be novelist stuck in eternal rewrites isn't in a dip, she's in a cul-de-sac. Godin suggests an unapologetic focus. What can you be best at, better than anyone else in your niche? Competing in the dip means picking that battle and going all in. Average or good isn't enough. Imagine gladiators choosing their arena. Mastery beats mediocre in almost all cases. Strategic quitting becomes your compass. Examine projects constantly. If it's a cul-de-sac, quit fast. If it's the dip but you can reach the top, commit fully. The insight? Winners excel because they don't confuse bumpy roads with walls. They quit wrong roads fast and sprint through the dip ahead. Remember Sarah, stuck in her dip, almost quitting before the breakthrough. That moment when everything looked bleak is exactly where winners separate from also-rans. Next time you hit that frustrating wall, pause, ask yourself, is this the dip or a dead end? Try this, make a quick list now of one thing you should quit and one thing you should double down on. That's your dip compass. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.